What a pleasure to see you and talk about the awesomeness of Poe. Just when you thought that he couldn't get more awesome, he's getting the wholesome awesome this time, right? Tell us more.
That's right. Poe is becoming a man.
Yeah.
That's right. He's no longer a panda. Now he's a human being. No, that's not true. I mean that
we
he's
don't want
growing
him to
up.
be a man.
That's right. He's becoming a teacher. The student becomes a teacher. And this is the hardest lesson he's ever had to learn. And this is the final piece of the puzzle. He can't be a master until he masters the art of teaching Kung Fu. And it also just happens that he has to become a teacher and fast in order to save the world from this evil creature from another dimension named Donald Trump.
Yes, exactly.
Just kidding.
Donald Kai Trump.
His name is Kai.
Well, I really enjoyed all the themes that come with it. It's a movie for children, it's a movie for adults. Talk about family, understanding, belonging, positive energy. What resonated most with you?
Do you know what the most powerful part for me was? He's got two dads now. Mm-hmm. He's got his biological father, played by the amazing Bryan Cranston, and he's got his adoptive father, the Goose, who's so hilarious. And the two fathers are in a competition with who's the real dad. And by the end of the movie, you realize it doesn't matter who the dad is, if it's your biological or your adopted, or friends, or the community. It just matters that you are loved and nurtured and supported. And with that support, you can achieve the impossible. You can defeat your demons. So by the end of the movie, I was just very moved emotionally by that message.
Agree. Me too. I resonated. What resonated
This
also.
happened.
This happened. Oh yeah, the tears. For me, it was also all about the chi. I love that power of chi, the positive energy, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Do you live your life by that positive energy? I think you radiate positive energy personally.
It's always a search. I'm always sort of searching for the chi and the positivity and the answers. There is no end to the search, Whenever you think you've figured out the secret to happiness, you realize there's more to the story. And it's about the, that continual, searching for the answers.
Does it remain a bit of an isolated process to record this, or does it become more communal as the films go by? Do you get to meet more people, basically, in the recording studio?
We stay in isolation the whole time. But I kind of like it that way, because I'm selfish. You go into the studio, and it's all about you. You don't have to worry about other actors and their lighting and their makeup and
the trailers.
Yes, and stepping on their lines, and you just focus on your performance. And I know Dustin doesn't like it because he's old school. He likes to look directly into the soul of the other actor.
He's very shifu like that.
He's a brilliant actor. Me, just give me the microphone. Let me just monologue all day. I love it.
Well, throughout the years, did you realize that a character as a panda would be so much part of your career? Obviously, you have huge success in other films too, but this is quite a trademark now.
Yeah, this is the only sequel I've done. It's a testament to its success and the public's hunger for more Panda. It's a proud achievement. I've had an amazing journey with Poe.
Absolutely. If you were to do another sequel, though, you should do School of Rock. Isn't it one that really needs a sequel? It's demanding it. It's singing it.
Well, I wanted to do a sequel, but it's just very difficult to top the first one. I don't want to do it unless it's the original team with Richard Linklater and Mike White. And Richard Linklater, he does sequels, but they're not really sequels. Like he did before...
Sunset and After the Sunset.
After the morning.
Yeah.
I never remember
the
the
morning
names
after
of them. And it's a beautiful series, but it's not really a sequel. That's like a... but anyway, School of Rock, I don't know. Never say never. But I don't know if we'll ever crack the code.
Crack the rock code.
Yeah.
Have you always been a big music fan yourself? I'm sure you have. And Poe is too, in a way. He's quite a rhythmic musical person.
Yeah, from very early on, I was deeply affected by music, by rock music. I remember the first song that I ever liked. I think it was "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles, and then shortly after that, I think it was "Take a Chance on Me" by ABBA.
Very eclectic.
And I was only like 6 years old, and yeah. So it's been a part of my life since the beginning. Poe doesn't sing any songs. It's
No.
not a musical. But when we take it to Broadway, it'll probably be a giant musical hit.
I would love that.
I'm searching for my chi. I'm a kung fu master, me. Something like that.
I think that's very inspirational. You just gave it you put the idea out in the universe. Do you get interested in I mean, in simple words, in pandas in the process of these films, especially in this one where we get to see more than one?
Yeah. I mean, do I get interested in the
Yeah,
process?
in the realm of pandas, in the world of pandas.
Oh, in the world of pandas. Yeah, I had an opportunity to do a voiceover for a documentary about panda survival, the endangered species, and about the panda preserves in Chengdu, China, where they have like the top scientists of the world working on getting the population back on its feet. And it's fascinating the kind of energy and resources that they're putting forth to that. And it's important research, not just for pandas, but for the survival of thousands of species of animals that are endangered on the planet. Because it would be not just a shame to lose the beauty of these animals, but it's essential to our survival.
I agree.
We need to keep the ecosystem in balance. So that's important work.
I will look it up and see it because I'm very interested in things like that. Also in preservations of natural environments and stuff like that. In the film, they go to the kind of secret location where the pandas live. Do you enjoy that when you travel, discovering places that are quite, preserved?
I haven't had time to explore all the nooks and crannies of this land. When I go to travel, it's usually to a red carpet.
Yeah.
In another big city. But yeah, I would like to find those quiet little oases of nature.
Throughout the years, what remain your main criteria to accept a role? What takes you on, basically, instead of off?
I just look for things that I think I'll be good at, things that resonate. There's nothing in particular that I look for, but I seem to gravitate.
Gravitate?
I gravitate.
You gravitate
towards characters that are outsiders,
Yeah.
that don't fit into society. That seems to be where I live. Maybe that says something about me.
Well, no, it's acting. It's all
Maybe
interesting.
I'm an outsider. If I wasn't in movies, I think I would be outside of society, living in the hills, in a cabin alone, watching.
Kung Fu Panda.
I could be a panda.
You could be a panda with the dumplings. Anyone makes you laugh hysterically, comedians or real life people?
Oh my God. I saw a movie called The Room. Not Room.
Yeah.
Not funny. Room, not funny. But The Room,
Yeah.
which is famously the worst movie ever made. I have never laughed so hard. But I don't think that was the intention of the movie. The idea behind the movie was to make this powerful drama masterpiece, but instead it was the funniest movie ever made. And it's weird. It's like when something's bad enough, it turns into the best movie ever made.
Yes.
By
So bad
accident.
it's good.
So bad it's good. But that's rare. It's not just being bad, because there's way more movies that are bad and bad. So bad that they're horrible. But sometimes a certain kind of bad is like a magical manure that creates beautiful art that I think it's better than like The Godfather. It's that good. I laughed so hard that I cried, and it felt like I added 5 years to my life.
Laughter does make you younger.
Yeah, it's
I
powerful
agree.
medicine. It might be the fountain of youth.
It is. Better than creams.
Fountain of crap. Isn't that weird? That the fountain of youth is actually
Yes.
shit. Water. Horrible. I'm sorry.
No.
What's happened to this interview?
No, I was talking to Kate actually, and she said she was having so much fun touring. And usually she doesn't enjoy promotion, but really, being on tour with you on this has made it so much fun.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
We've had fun.
What's the most fun process? Obviously you're talking about red carpets and being on carpets and all these things. But is it the fans that make it fun? Is it the spectacle that comes with it? All the pandas, all these things. What part is the most enjoyable?
I just love going to different countries and exploring the neighborhoods if I have time. Most of the time there isn't a lot of time. When I'm not in a junket, I'm sleeping, getting over my jet lag. But I like to take a good long walk, at least one good long walk in every town that I go to. We were just in Berlin a couple days ago, and I walked all the way around the park there. It was called
the Tiergarten. Yeah.
You know the Tiergarten.
Yes. It's a very inspirational park.
It's just a great way to see different countries, just to walk down the street and just check out the architecture and the people. It's one of my favorite things to do. Take a walk.